Hello everyone, and welcome to the latest blog post on the TCC e-learning blog. This is Andy Duckworth, and I'm the e-learning director here on campus. And for today's post, I wanted to kind of cover a tool in Canvas for student use called Analytics. Now, instructors also have access to this tool, but they see views in a different way. So I thought I'd cover how you can look at the Analytics tool as a student and what information you can get from that tool. So to start off, you have to go into one of your courses. So I'm going to choose a test course that I have here. And once you're inside your course, you'll click on the People link on the left-hand side. And then you'll look for yourself in the list of students, and you'll see a little icon that looks like a little mountain range, and it's labeled View Student Analytics, and it represents a graph, essentially is what it represents. So when I click on that link, it's going to take me to another page where I can get information about my activity in the course, any communication that's occurred in the course between myself and the instructor, assignments, and grades. And so let's go into each of these in a little more detail. So first off, we have the activity view, and what this shows is the number of page views that you've taken in the course or looked at in the course, and also anytime you've taken action. So if it's a blue bar, which we see here, and when you mouse over, you'll see that you get information on the date and how many page views. If it's blue, it represents just strictly page views, meaning you went to a page and you looked at a page. If the bar happened to be orange, then that means that you took action within the course. And what that means is that you submitted an assignment, or you took an assessment, or you posted on a discussion forum, some kind of action within the course. The next box down here is called communication. And you'll see here there's a little bubble here, a little text bubble. And it's orange, and that represents a message that I as a student sent to my instructor. Now, if there was a blue bubble down below, then that would be a message sent from the instructor to me as a student. So that way you can kind of see communication and how that occurs throughout the course. The next piece down is the assignments box, and that will show you actually assignments, and if you mouse over, you can see which assignment it is, when it was due and when it was submitted, and your score on that. If it's green, that means that you submitted the assignment on time. If it happened to be orange or yellowish, that means it was submitted late, and red means that it was missed, so it was not submitted. And so you'll see I've missed some assignments here. And then you also see kind of like how assignments are kind of staggered in the course. Also, if it doesn't have any color at all, that means it's an upcoming assignment, one that's not quite due yet. And then finally, down at the very bottom, we have a grades chart. And this grades piece kind of shows you as a green dot on the page, or as some kind of dot, depending on how well you're doing on that assignment. You'll see here that I happen to be doing pretty well on these assignments, but you'll see on this first one there's a little bit of a bar below, and then a little tiny bar below that. And what that represents, the little bar at the end of that little bar represents the lowest score in the course, and then the bigger bar represents the median grade, the 25th, between the 25th and 75th percentile of the grade, and then you will be represented with a colored dot in the grading chart. So it gives you an idea. You can mouse over, you can see which assignment it is, your score that you received, and what the median and the high scores were. But it just kind of gives you an idea of what kinds of data is in the system, and so you can kind of see your progress and how well you're doing, but also kind of keep track on, am I participating a lot? If you're looking at the activity bar, am I participating a lot in the course? Am I in the course enough to be getting a better grade? Or I'm participating within the course enough so that I should be getting a good grade in the course, or at least I'm active within the course. And then communication here, you can monitor and just see how much communication you are having with the instructor, or how much the instructor is communicating with the class. And then on the assignments, it helps kind of keep track of things so that you know what's coming up at a glance how well you've been performing when you started the assignment. And you'll see in some of these I have a green bar, and that just means that I started the assignment early, but I did submit it on time. And then you can always, and then it also helps you keep track of how well you're doing in the course via the grades. So this is kind of a quick view of the analytics tool, and this is a new tool. It was released this past summer, so there will be changes coming to this tool as the quarters progress. It's one of the tools that Canvas is really interested in adding features and rolling out to make it more effective for students. Once again, if you have any comments or questions or suggestions for the blog, don't hesitate to leave a comment in the comments box at the bottom of the post.